Hello there, Pigeon. I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you doing? Just getting set up. How's things? What? Space junk. How's it bloody going, mate? How you bloody doing? And you leveled up. Good to see you guys. What's going on? I'm gonna sit down for a little bit. Just a little bit. We're gonna get some rigging done today. Love this purple boy. It's a good design, isn't it, Pigeon? I can't claim the design. It's not my design. It's a friend's of mine. But yeah, it's good, isn't it? It's nice. It's cute. I like it. Why does that keep rolling back? Friend Slade. Absolutely, Pigeon. Absolutely. Oh, that's why. That's why. Yes, good. Let me show you the other one. This is the other design here. Actually, something I do want to try. Da, 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 da. 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 I just want to try and open this rig with an older version of Toon Boom just because it was acting a bit strange. Thank you for the follow on YouTube, Vara. Hope you're doing well. I'm headed to bed, but I must know who this adorable purple bean is. Cosy, have a wonderful bloody sleep. Oh yeah, I was right, it is the version. It is the version. Cosy. Do you remember I was working on that orange boy? This is the second one. Not my design. But you have a good sleep, he does. Let's grab the brows. Why are there two composites by there? I don't remember putting them there. But let's copy that. And let's paste it over here. Paste special. So we got our brows. Let's put them in place. Actually, I'm gonna delete this one. And then we can recolor it. Put a static transformation on that. Just so we can keep it in place. And I suppose I should do that for the old eyes as well. So let's do that. There we go. Glad I caught this live. Cassandra, welcome on in. I'm glad you got to catch it live as well. Onion Wave. Wait, I gotta remember how to pronounce your name. I can't remember now. It wasn't H.O., was it? It was something else. They're besties, yeah. They are. I've got a third one to do after this. Thanks, Cozzy. You keep being awesome too, Cozzy. Love ya. Oh, excellent. A few days off. Well deserved, Cozzy. Have a great sleep. Alright, Quirky, my man. My brother. My brother in the Great War. It was great playing with you yesterday, man. I want to do it again soon. I watched your first cartoon series. It was super helpful. Sketchy. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you so very much. I'm glad it was of some use. I'm working on the next one, which is animating the scene. So I hope you're ready. For a little bit of cheeky animation. I don't want them to look like they're frowning, you know? So we'll have it A little bit more flat, I think. And that will do. For the time being. How's everybody's Thursday going? Everybody having a good time? It was good, wasn't it, Quirky? It took a while for me to get back into it and remember the stuff, but I picked it up relatively easy. I just got to get used to like looking at the map and like navigation and figuring out where to go, you know, because most of the time I was just like, all right, I'll follow you guys. It was fun though, navigating through those fire tornadoes as well. That was a laugh. What are you working on here? Visibly, this is somebody else's design. This is a friend of mine who I used to work with, and they're working on a little personal project. It's like a preschool cartoon series or a cartoon pilot. So I'm just doing a rig for them. So that's what's going on. Oh, you think I'll recolor these? Not much of a color difference, but just in case. Let's go get them cheekies. Because we've already done this character. We're reusing some of the stuff. So we're reusing the eyes and the eyebrows and the cheeks. I'll try and reuse the legs as well. They are a little bit shorter. That shouldn't be too hard to adjust. What was that then? Did somebody follow? Ooh, Dragon, welcome back. Anacon Dragon, thank you for the follow. So let's get those cheeks. And let's paste them in. And then we will replace those. There they are. And they're just outside the eyes. And we'll change the color of those as well. Cheeks. If we can find them. There we go. Maybe I should lower those a little bit, actually. Just a bit. This is a funky little song, isn't it? I'll never forget you staying behind while I made my way through the tornadoes, a true brother in arms. Quirky, I would never leave you behind, my brother. I would jump in 10 fire tornadoes to save your life. I find it difficult to animate arms with a rig and prefer just to make new drawings. What do you think? I animate in the style of Family Guy and South Park. Animate arms with rigs and prefer to just make new drawings. Well, whatever works best for you. If I mean, I always prefer to work with rigs, but, you know. What, do you just do the arms in, like, one whole piece? I just feel like you can get a bit more flexibility with arm rigs. You can really fine-tune the poses, you know. That's how I feel, anyway. Then we can get rid of those cheeks. Be gone with you! Right then. We got all the pivots for those. Let's do the pivot for that.
Chia 10 1 pound of dry beans equals 2 cups of dry beans. 10 1 pound of dry beans equals 2 cups of dry beans. Draws pop.
I still don't know why it doubles. But Brian, 1 pound of dry beans equals 2 cups of dry beans. That's bloody handy to know, mate. That's bloody handy to know. Thank you, man. We got it twice as well. What a treat, Brian. Double the knowledge. Good to see you, buddy. Happy Thursday. Handling foreshortening is tricky with me for rigs, and if there are design elements on the arms, it's so tough. Thanks for your insight. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, let me show you how I do it. I don't know if you've seen... But foreshortening is a piece of a piss with a rig. Let me show you my scene that I'm working on at the minute for my next. Joshua, thank you very much for the follow. So this is the scene I'm working on for the next tutorial, and I'll show you what happens. So if we have a look here. Hello, darling.
Just here to bother.
Hi, bother.
I'm home from work.
Welcome home, chicken.
Thank you.
So yeah, if we have a play of this now. He bursts through the door. He walks over.
Oh boy, what a beautiful day.
So let me zoom in a little bit. And for example, this pose.
Oh boy, what a beautiful day.
I haven't done the lip syncing on it yet. But yeah, there, you can see the foreshortening here. Like this frame, for example. So that there is exactly the same as that. But I've just moved the hand up. I've taken this arm. And I've just move these control points down. Then you can adjust the handles. So it's just like super easy just to manipulate it instead of having to draw a brand new thing. Can you close the door, darling? Because I've got a draft. I know you can watch me, but close the door. Just because it gets a bit drafty, you see. So yeah, that's how I did it. So he goes like that, and he goes.
Oh
He goes,
boy.
So there we go. You remember it visibly? Yes, this is the background that I did for one of the previous episodes and the scene setup episode. So this is for the next episode, which is just going to show me doing all the animation for it, basically. Intruder alert! Intruder alert! I wanted to ask you if you knew the best way for animating a mist or fire-like object. Dragon. Yeah, effects are quite hard. I'm not brilliant at effects, to be honest with you. But there is a node you can use. Yeah, the best way would to like find a tutorial on it and just do like a different shapes for the fire to have it like flickering, I guess. You could incorporate like a sort of a wave principle into it, I suppose. But I've not really done fire yet. I've done a flickering candle. But yeah, maybe just like draw the frames out. That might be the best way of doing it. There are like can't remember what it is now. Is it a quake? Not a quake node. There's a node where you can have it like sort of rippling. I don't know how well that would work though. But for mist, I don't know. Maybe you could make it semi-transparent and put you could put a blur on it as well, and you could like put a freeform deformer on it or a weighted deformer on it. They tend to be a little bit heavier, but then animate that. There's a whole bunch of things you can do with effects, but I don't really know anything about effects in Toon Boom, or very limited anyway. You never know when somebody's going to say, "Man, I wish I knew how many cups I needed for 1 pound of beans." You're quite right, Brian. I mean, that's something I was wondering quite recently, I think. Maybe not pounds, but grams. You know what I mean? I still a lot of practicing to do. You got this, Sketchy. You got this. Whoa, what did I just do then? Oh, there we go. So yeah, this is the scene, so...
Oh boy, what a beautiful day!
And then he walks over here.
Looks like the apples are ripe for the picking.
And yeah, I need to,
Yum-o!
yeah, that's just some of the golden poses. I need to sort out the timing and the breakdowns and sync in the movement of the tree. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Kino, what's going on? How are you? I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you? Can I ask you if you'll be doing a video on how to use the timeline? What I mean is, yeah, that's my next video that I'm working on currently. Well, not currently, but I've done this is it, what you're seeing here. This is for the next episode in the series. So it's going to be like a couple of minutes of animation, and you're basically going to be watching me animate the whole scene using the timeline and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. My ghost has Rayman-like features, and her hand paws have a little magic mist on them. Okay. And I wasn't sure how I was going to do it other than hand drawing. Yeah, you could... let me show you a tutorial video from Z-Bird, I think it is. I think it's this one, but she uses a couple of nodes for like line boil, but you could use that in place of it, or you could just, you know, make a circle and, like I said, put a freeform deformer on it, like 3 points, and make them sort of like some go in, some go out, and then just have that on loop, have it animating, so it... something like that anyway, something like that. I'm currently doing animation in college. Nice, Kino. So you've helped me a lot. Thank you very much. Well, Kino, you're very welcome. Thank you very much for the kind words. I'm glad they're helping. It's people like you who I made it for. Why does that happen? Copy that. Paste that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna do the body now. The torso. Ooh, he's got a little butt. Oh, she's got a little butt, should I say? So this is how I'm gonna start the body off, I think. Actually, no. You're welcome, Dragon. Good luck with it. Are you currently working with some animation studios right now? I've just finished a contract with a studio, Kino. So at the moment, I'm in between jobs. So I get a little bit of time to work on my own stuff and commissions as well. This is a commission I'm doing for a friend of mine. And I'm just trying to decide on whether I want to do a bone deformer. Or an envelope deformer. I'm just going to... I want to make sure this is symmetrical, so... I'm just taking this and I'm gonna paste it over to the other side. We'll line it up, turn off the ruler, just make sure it's attached. Like so. There we go. So yeah, I wanna see. Yeah, I want to do a new deformer, basically. Let's see how a bone deformer would feel. Because it's going to be very basic animation, so I'm going to put a deformer in the body and have all the upper body elements follow it. And then we'll increase that as far as it can go. So yeah, because it's so wide, doesn't work that great. We could try making this even wider. That's not too bad. So yeah, we'll pop that up there. And then we'll connect all the bits. So the head, basically. And the other stuff. So now the head follows it. And you can also... Actually, I should probably make that rounded. That would probably be the wisest thing to do. Looks a bit like an egg, don't they? In between jobs, yeah, in between. Yeah, see what I did? See what I did? Totally meant to do that. Oh yeah, pigeon. Looking forward to it or dreading it? Egg mode activated. How long you've been animating? It seems like you've been doing it for a very long time. I've been, well, I first started animating when I was about 15 in Flash. And I'm 37 now, so that was a long time ago. But after that, I only got into the animation industry at like 31, so I got into it quite late in the game. And I haven't actually like properly, I have done animation in studios and like outside of studios, but my main job has been rigging. So it's like I've been doing it on and off sort of thing, so I haven't had a huge amount of experience on animation, but I'm, you know, at a decent level where it looks okay, or it looks good enough, you know, for a studio production, in my opinion, I reckon. So yeah, on and off for about, properly, for about 5 years. And then before that, I did have a bit of animation experience when I was a kid. But I do want to work as an animator instead of a rigger for studios now. But I'm kind of stuck in the rigging role. So I'm working on my own project at the moment. My own animation short. So I can add that to the... Because I do have an animation showreel, but I want to improve it. So I'm working on my own animated short at the minute. And also that animation, which I'm going to add to the showreel as well. And hopefully when my animated short is out, that will help me out quite a bit, you know. And I will be doing that live on stream, so if you want to check that out, guys, you are very, very welcome to join me. Tools, display, tools, display, drawing view. Art layer, is that it? Art layer? Oh, it's up there. That's why. That's why. So let me take that and I want to pop that down there. Like that. You've leveled up, Kino. Anchor, welcome in. Sketchy says, what would be your dream project to work on and what role would you want to do specifically on it? That's a good question, Sketchy. My dream project. I've got my dream project would be like my own projects, you know? Like, I mean, it would be nice to work on other people's projects, but I kind of just want to do my own thing, you know? So that's what I'm doing. I've got 3 main projects on the schedule so far. I'm working on a very small, it's only going to be like a 3 to 5 minute animated short. And then after that, I'm going to work on a 10-minute like kids cartoon pilot, which I've done a lot of work for. I've nearly completed the script for that. And then after that, I've got like a really big, ambitious project, which is going to be a lot later down the line. And that's in the early stages. So yeah, I would like to work on, you know, I think it'd be fun to work on some kid shows like Adventure Time. I know Adventure Time isn't going anymore, but shows like that, you know? You know what I mean? I thought rigging is just part of animation, so you mean there's a difference? Well, yeah, when you work in a studio, generally speaking, I mean, I've had instances where you will do rigging and animation, but that's kind of rare. Normally in like a proper studio, you would either work as a rigger or you would work as an animator. So the animators would use your rig. So the riggers don't really do any animation, and the animators don't do any rigging, generally speaking. Guys, I will be right back. I've got to do pee-pee.
BRB.
You ready for it, Brian? Hells yeah. Thank you, Pigeon. Yo, Cream, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you, my man. I'll be right back.
Lee Wild just traded with 11 viewers.
And not like,
Yeah.
you know, some breads don't have any sourdough flavor.
Yeah.
Oh, darling.
Thank you, darling. Ooh, we got a raider. We got a raider. Who's raiding? Lee Wild coming in with a party of 11. Lee, thank you so much for the raid. How's it going? What were you up to on your stream? Let me give you a shout out. What's going on, Lee? Bringing your memes. Leave your seriousness at the door. Let the laughter commence. Ha 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 ha! I've done the laughter. It's commenced. Playing TFT. 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 What does that stand for, Lee? And a cheeky bit of League? Well, thank you so very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's put that pivot where the pivot here is. But to be honest, it might be better. That's the upper body, that's the master. It might be better to put the pivot, well, let's have a look. Let's see how it feels. Because yeah, they pivot from there, however, it might be better to have it like there instead, you know? Like that. I think we'll have it there. I think we'll have it there. Ah, teamfight tactics. Nicely. Nicely done. Haha! Well, I'm glad you had a good one. Thank you so much for the raid. What made you decide to raid me, Lee? I'm just interested. So you're doing arts and 2D animation, nice. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of 2D animation. We're doing some rigging. So we're building this character so that they can be used for animation. Is what's going on. And I'm just thinking, if I should change the bone deformer to be there instead. So yeah, you can see there's a little bit of jankiness there, so just keep it down here. Yeah, I think that's better. So the best way to do it would be to, you know, use the body first and then use that peg if you need to. If you need to. James, hi. I've been following along your rigging series and I wanted to ask, how did you have different pivots for each angle of your turnaround? James, welcome on in. Thanks for following the series. Different pivots. You know what, James? I don't think I have had that. I know what you mean. Like, you know. Like, as you turn, as you change, the pivots change. But, for all my rigs I've done in the past, I haven't really needed to change the pivots for each angle. I just changed the position of the pegs themselves, if that makes sense. So for example, you know, if we have a look at Sunny, like, you know, the pivot is always on the arm. It always follows it. I think there is a way of doing it, to be honest, James. I'm pretty sure there's a way of doing it. And it might have something to do with... the drawing pivot tool, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, really, you shouldn't need to do it. But I don't know. What are you working on that you feel like? Generally, what I do, right, is I will have an object and I will just move the whole object. And if there's, say, different substitutions within that drawing, I will have all the drawings lined up over the top so that they've kind of share the same pivot. And then if you need to change the position of it on a different angle, just move it. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? But let me know. Let me know what you think. Alright, we got our torso now, we have. We've got our bloody torso. And I suppose... maybe let's do these circular bits. I'm just going to call these torso patches. We'll just do a comp there. And I'll probably attach it to these. I think I know what you mean. Thanks for the tip. Keep up the good work. James, thank you so very much. Thanks for checking out the tutes. and you keep up the good work also. So let's make a little bit more room over here. And then we'll throw a... We'll start with this one. Make sure we're on the line layer. Will I need deformers on these? That's the question. I don't think I will, but I think I'll put a deformer in it anyway. Probably just put a curved deformer on it. Because I think an envelope deformer will probably be a little bit overkill, basically. So let's do that. I mean, I suppose we could actually, you know what, let's just do it. Let's just do it, man. We'll just put 2 on there. Don't think there's any need to do more than that. Bish bosh bash. If anybody's got any questions about rigging, you just let me know. Put pivot on there, lad. Put pivot. Ah, that's better. That's hit the spot. That's hit the bleeding spot, that has. Guys, I'm going to be doing a little bit of Red Dead Redemption roleplay later, where I play a character on a roleplay server with other people who also play characters. So if you want to come and check that out, that'll be over on Twitch. I won't be streaming that on YouTube. But you'll be very, very welcome over there. I'll just call this Torso Patches. And then we'll just do a copy and paste jobby. Paste special. Control Shift B, Control Shift B is the shortcut for paste special. Let's plug all those in. Let's expand this a little bit actually. Just so we can see what we're doing. So we'll plug all of those into there. So I am going to attach this to the deformer. But you will see that there's a problem. Well, first of all, before I do this, show you the problem. Let's separate out these. So that one can go over there. Oops. Huh? Oh, I know what I've done, I think. Oh. Why isn't that showing? Why isn't that showing? That's weird. There's something I'm missing. But what am I missing? Ah, that's what it was. That's what it was. Because we had attached it to the envelope without a kinematic output. It fucked up! So yeah, let's put that by there. We'll put that over there just to put it in order. Alright, groovy. I might put some static transformations on those, actually. Is that doable, actually? Is that doable? No. Let's just do it on each one. Harry, my boy! Looking good, Sean. Really nice to see some more good looking rigs. Thank you, buddy. Good to see you, man. How are you doing? Yeah, this is a rig I'm doing for a friend of mine I used to work with back in day. But I'm also working on an animated short, Harry, which I I would love to show you at some point when it's more near to completion. I'll put it on the socials, so keep an eye out. Thanks though, buddy. It's good to see you, man. Alright then, let's put some statics on these. Plop. Plop. So the reason we're putting statics on that is just so, because we've copy and pasted it from this one. This one, that's its default position. So if we press R for reset, it stays there because that's where we made it. But because these are copy and paste jobbies and we've moved them over, if we were to press R on that, it would flip back to this position. So this static transformation basically allows basically tells Toon Boom that that's its default position, not that. So when we press R, they stay there. So we're going to bring back the torso, and it works okay with that. But if we're to use the deformer, you can see that those don't move as we want them to. So what we need to do, we need to come to bone, the first bone, because we want them to follow the first bone, not the second bone. So we'll take this one, which is the first bone, or the lower bone, and then I'm going to take that, and then that is going to replace it. So now they stay there. And if we do move that bone, it does move with it. So that's probably the best way of doing it, I think. And you can always move these if you want to. Doing great. Even better to have some Drawn Sean content on while I'm animating. Oh, thanks, buddy. So excited to hear you're working on a short. Please, sneak peeks are always welcome. I will send them your way, Harry. And happy animating, my guy. Good to see you, man. Tis an honor. Alright, we want this to be cut by the torso colour. So we're going to pop that in there. And we're going to take our colour up. And now it's inside torso. What time is it? 7 o'clock. Lovely jubbly. Alright, let's do the legs next. Let's get those out of the way. We can delete that. Tail floof. We'll have to do the tail at some point as well. We can get rid of that because the tail doesn't have any floof. So yeah, legs. I think what I'm gonna do with the legs, I'm just gonna steal them. From the other rig I made. So let's take these. And we will copy those. Disable that. And we will paste special. Like so. And we will plug that and replace the old legs. So just pop that there. And we will take this. We'll pop that there. I suppose we'll take this as well. We'll just move these to be over there. Oh, actually, it'd probably be easier if I just go like that. Plop. And plop. And then we can get rid of those. Get rid of that waypoint. And this will be for the handles. Who's that? Who's that? Idris, my boy. Good to see you, buddy. How you doing, man? I just watched the Inside Star Citizen for they were talking about water. And the water's coming on pretty nicely, Idris. Wave 2? Ah, yes. How many waves are there until it's in for everybody? What's the deal? I think that goes there. I think. So there we go. We've got our legs in. And now we can delete the old legs. And then we'll just move them over there. So we do need to do some adjusting on these legs because they're quite a bit longer. And I do believe my friend said she's shorter, but if it's easier to have long legs, go for it. But I think it'll be okay. I think what I'll do is I will put the legs there. And I'll just turn off the body for now. Are there? There are. Okay, there's a. Yeah, that's okay. There's a bone deformer from there. There's a fake inverse kinematic one, and there's an envelope one. So we think what I'll do. Just going to get rid of the color. And I'll bring that down. Like so. And there's also an overlay. So let's take that. Let's give it a little cheeky squeezy. Jam. Z97, thank you very much for the follow, appreciate it. Not sure. I think Wave 4 is everyone, but you hardly play on PTU, okay. So not long. Yeah, they do want to, you said they wanted to get it in before end of April, didn't they? Do you have to redraw everything to rig? How does that work for very complex designs? Redraw everything? How do you mean, for like the turnaround? For like the different angles, is that what you mean? Oh, nice cup of tea. Nice cup of tea. I did go and sneak peek at the new Moby Glass. And it's pretty nice. Oh, excellent, man. Yeah, I saw the preview of that and it does look pretty juicy. The comms panel isn't quite done, is it? But I know a lot of it is done. Looks good, dude. Looks good. You're redrawing the character. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, for like a proper rig. Like there are instances where you can import Photoshop files and then put rigs, like deformers and stuff into them and arrange them into rigs. But a lot of the time that's just easier for, like, generally speaking, for simpler rigs. But generally for studios, the design department would make the turnaround and you would have to draw everything, pretty much. But once you've built the rig and it's all done, then the animators don't have to redraw anything, or minimal redrawing. Obviously there's, like, you know, bespoke hand shapes and whatnot, but yes, you're always going to be creating, the process of creating the rig is drawing over the character sheet. But it doesn't take too long. For like designs like this, for example, you can get it done in like a couple of days. Especially, and also, you know, you don't have to like recreate all this node view every time. Because if you've got similar characters across the episode, you can reuse all of this to start from. So it does save a lot of time. So yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So let's edit this deformer. So I'm just going to take it down to there. And then this knee joint will be around here. And I think I'll just take this art and it'll just be a case of copying it on the other doodahs. And we will have to, oops, edit those deformers. Are you going to use our purple buddy for something? This isn't for me. This is for my friend's animation. But when it's out, I will be sharing it across the socials. So yeah, I'm not going to be using it. Somebody else is going to be using this. I think we're good, dude. So let's move this pivot. I'm just going to move it so that it's over that pivot there. Why is that? Oh, that's why. That's why. FK. I'm confused. That's by there. Anyway, let's colour in this foot. Skin. And the line. And the overlay. We'll have to do it for this as well. have to do it for this as well. I will do soul. Make that a little bit darker. There we go. I suppose for the patches I'll make it the same color. Yeah. Yeah, man. And also this as well. And also where them toe beans at? Where are they? Where are they? Am I blind? I cannot see them. I cannot see them. Oh, that's probably because can't I colour that? I can colour that, but I can't colour that. Oh, it's because it's on another layer. Alright, cool. Just want to check it's copied over to the other side, which it has, which is good. All we need to do now is the handles. So yeah, you've got 3 different types of feet here. You've got this one, and then you've got like an underside one, and then you've got like a proper, you know, face-on one. But you've also got the option to switch on a sole here, so you can move that, and you can also move the toe beans within it. So you got options, and you can toggle that on and off as well. So pretty handy for the feet. Oh. I do apologize. I do apologize. What are these? Oh, these are handles. Ah, there we go. There we go. So I basically put these over the top so that the person animating it can see what type of leg it is. Oh, okay. Because what we've got here, we've got an IK one that follows the leg. But then the next shape, we've got like a fake. Sorry, the other one was FK. A fake IK one, where the top of the leg. Where it moves from the bottom. I'm just wondering where the other one went. I do need a pee-pee, guys, so I'll be right back. What up, what up, what up? Thank you, Rats! How you doing, Rats? What I'm trying to figure out is why that is going up there. I don't quite understand it. Is it the deformers? It's not the deformers. It's very, very confusing. Because this one hasn't got that problem. But that one has got that problem. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Oh, let's get to the fucking bottom of this. So let's take that. Forward. And then this one. Okay, and then we'll take that. We'll call that envelope. Envelope. So we got our env, we got our IK, and we got our FK. A little bit hard to see over that purple, so I'll probably change the colour of that. But we still need to figure out this issue here. I feel like there's something I'm missing. There's something I'm missing. What if I take that out of there? Does that still happen? Yeah, it does. What if I take that out of there? Yeah, it does still happen. What if I take that out of there? It doesn't make sense, man. It doesn't make no sense. What if I put that in there? Ooh, see? Now it doesn't do it. But now it does do it. I do just want to put that there. Let's go over to that pivot there. I suppose we'll just have to come back to it. It is weird though. It is weird. that's the legs done anyway. Alright, let's bring that body back, man. Actually, they are readable. I think I'll just leave them that colour. But next, we need to do the little wings. And there's going to be two shapes for the wings. There's going to be that closed shape and that open shape. So let's do that. We don't have any arms, so we're going to have to add the arms in. But it's literally just one piece, so should be a piece of piss. Let's start with Armnia. We'll do an arms comp. Rainbow Goblin. I see a cheeky little knob. Surprised you didn't say a cheeky little panini. Oh my god, Rainbow, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a bloody while. How you keeping? Rats, I'm doing pretty good. Sorry I didn't reply to that. Oh, I forgot, I didn't see it. I got in the concentration zone. Gotta mix it up. You have. I've been alright, yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. I've finished my last job. So I'm back on the freelancing for the time being. Until I find something. Until a studio will take me in. But yeah, I'm working on my own stuff, so that's nice. It's nice to have a little break. I'm doing some commissions for some friends. This is a commission for one of my friends I used to work with. So it's going pretty good. How have you been though, Rainbow? What have you been up to? I am doing a bit of RP in a bit. Ooh, part of me can't be Farquaad though. But we'll jump on. Thanks, rats. You been a busy bee? Work, Twitch, a few comms, working on health stuff. How's work going? You busy little sausage. Yeah. It's gonna be like a little horror thing. We could do a couple of substitutions for this actually. One of them can be that. One of them can be that. Know what I mean? So we got that, and we got that. I suppose, though, for that one, we should not have it on the ears. Maybe. There we go, that'll do, that'll bleeding do. Thanks for the water. Thanks for the water, mate. You've been doing 3D. Whoa, you've gone to the extra dimension, Rainbow. Goddamn. Work-wise great. My birthday marked 39. And 10 years of care. Congratulations, Rainbow. Happy belated birthday. You got hired on your birthday. Hells yeah. That's a good birthday present right there. Cleaning and prepping for a road trip. Oh, nice. Taking a break. Good for you. Good for you. Breaks are important. Where you going? Anywhere nice? Always nice to have a cheeky little road trip. Yeah, I think for the wing, put a curved deformer in it, maybe. West Virginia to visit Mum. Hells yes. Wow, 10-hour drive. Are you just doing it all in one, or are you stopping off halfway through? But safe travels. all at once. Core blimey. Straight after work. Well, I hope it goes quick for you. That's a big old journey, that is. You could probably drive the whole length of the UK in that time. Know what I mean? Could just make it a nice little circle, couldn't I? Liverpool. Oh, nice. That'll be cool, Rainbow. Not me, that other side of the road stuff would break my brain. Yeah, it's quite a shock to the system when you drive in a different country, isn't it? I remember driving in America. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it one bit. Alright, folks. We're going to call it there, I think. Well, I say call it there. I'm actually going to do an RP stream in about 10 minutes. Which will be on the Twitch. The Twitchosphere only. Not YouTube. So if you fancy coming to check that out, come and drop by. Twitch.tv/drawn_Sean. Echo my man there. Hi buddy, I loved playing Helldivers last night, man. It was a fucking blast. Let's do it again soon, please. Took a bit of getting used to, but I think it's all coming back to me. It's all coming back. Thanks, Ecto. Sounds good, Ecto. I'll probably be RPing until late, I reckon. But if I jump off early and I fancy some Helldivers, I'm gonna hit you up. Nerdy little ginger snap. Yeah, hi. How dare you? Rainbow, likewise. I'm glad you got to stop by. I'm glad you had a good birthday and have a good trip tomorrow. Let's go find somebody to raid. Is it? Who's on? Oh, I will, Ecto. I bloody will, mate. Let's go raid Miss Death Heart. Let's go see what she's up to. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. Have a good rest of your day. And if I don't see you, take care. And if I do see you in the RP, see you later. We're going in. Bye-bye.